Elle Woods teaches us a valuable lesson, and that is pursuing men is a poor investment, while pursuing yourself is the ultimate reward. And let me explain. Elle Woods is a great character. I love watching her. I love watching this movie on a Saturday morning when I'm just about to go and run my errands. And like Elle, she reflects a story, a journey that many women experience, and that is being motivated to achieve to appeal to men. And we hear it all the time. You heard the old age quote that says, "Women are going to college to get their MRSs, their misses, instead of graduating for themselves to go get a new job, to get a career, in their field of interest." And that saying really kind of points to the expectation that college offers an opportunity to find a potential partner. And basically, that is being driven to excel, being driven to achieve for the prospect of a partner. And in Elle's case, she attended law school with the aim of becoming a MRS, a Mrs. But as she excelled in in her studies, as she experienced more, she experienced a different culture. Elle came to the realization that a lot of people realize, and sometimes too late, and that is pursuing men is a poor investment. It's a really poor investment because first we see that her partner isn't as wonderful as she had hoped and dreamed of him to be. We see that him going to Harvard wasn't on his own merit. It was because his dad had influence and he was able to get into Harvard. We see that he's a liar, that he's a cheater, and what that shows is that often we project our own goodness onto our partners and we create an identity for them that's not necessarily themselves. And that's how we figure out and find out that they are poor investments, because we've poured so much into their own story, we projected so much into their own image, and when we clear all that away, we find out that that person, that man, that person that I'm dating is not as good as I projected him to be. But while she found out that he is not necessarily the best thing, he is not all that she had dreamt of or imagined, she is discovering something else. She's discovering personal fulfillment. She's discovering and understanding what excellence means. Of course, she was excellent while she was in undergrad, but in Harvard, she has another level of excellence that she has to achieve. And she finds that is far more rewarding. She discovers her own passions. She discovers her ability to take her own perspective in the way that she lives, in the way that she understands the world, and how that can be a positive to her experience in law school. So I want to kind of highlight Elle's stories because underneath all of the lightheartedness is a deep story that talks about, investing in the proper things. Investing in yourself is going to always reap the benefits, but investing in men, it's going to always be a poor investment because number one, you cannot control what other people do. Number two, men are socialized under patriarchy to be very selfish, and you're not always going to get that reciprocity. And number three, because personal fulfillment is the one thing that's going to always reap the most benefits. It's going to feel good. You're going to see it in your pay. You're going to see it in your friendships and your lifestyle. It's always going to reflect itself. So just continue to watch this movie with lightheartedness, but also kind of see the ways that, people can insert a story, a takeaway under all of the lightheartedness and apply it to yourself or apply it to any young girl who is pursuing the validation of men instead of pursuing herself.